Have you ever sipped a healthy drink, thinking it's helping your body, only to wonder months later why your memory is fading or your thinking feels cloudy? What if I told you that for everyday beverages you may be reaching for right now, quietly shrinking your brain after age 60, and that there is one simple tea that science now says might reverse that damage? Let's start with what's happening right now in your head. Imagine your brain as a sponge full of delicate wiring, neurons, connections, signals. Over time, that sponge naturally contracts, gray matter thins, white matter decays, and your brain's volume shrinks. After 60, the rate of shrinkage accelerates, especially when exposed to harmful compounds. Many seniors don't realize it, but certain drinks can speed this process, turning months into years of lost mental power. Why do older adults suffer more? As we age, blood flow to the brain slows. Detox systems weaken, oxidative stress and inflammation rise. So every toxin-bearing drink has a bigger punch. What your brain tolerates at 40, your 60-year-old brain can't. In a moment, eyelines count down those for drinks you should never trust again. And at the end, eyelines reveal the tea that actually reverses brain shrinkage, something most doctors won't even mention. Will go from mildest to most damaging, and the number one offender will shock you. Coming in at number 4 is diet soda and artificial sweetened drinks. You might think zero sugar, zero calories, what's the harm? But several studies suggest otherwise. The artificial sweeteners, flavor chemicals, and metabolic effects may foster insulin resistance in the brain and aggravate inflammation. One 2021 observational study found that older adults who consume more than one artificially sweetened drink per day had a 30 to 40% higher risk of cognitive decline over time compared to those drinking water. Even worse, these drinks displace healthier beverages. You pass up water, herbal tea, real fruit juice. So, your brain's hydration and nutrient supply suffer. To swap this, aim to dilute a bit of 100% juice with sparkling water or opt for infused water with mint, lemon, cucumber, a gentle replacement. At number 3, excessive caffeinated soda colas, energy sodas. These are loaded not only with sugar or sweeteners, but with phosphoric acid, caffeine jolts, and additives. In excess, caffeine can disrupt sleep, and poor sleep accelerates brain aging. One small MRI study showed that older adults with chronic sleep disruption had more white matter lesions. Those are damaged patches in your brain wiring. Every soda jolt you take late in the day be fueling grinding beams of damage while you sleep. Swap it. If you crave fizz, try plain sparkling water with a slice of lime, and limit caffeine intake to mornings only. At number 2, fruit juice cocktails and sweetened fruit drinks. You may think fruit equals health, but many packaged fruit drinks are sugar bombs. They spike insulin, promote oxidative stress, and deplete your brain's defenses. One 2020 meta-analysis linked high fructose intake to reduced hippocampal volume, the memory center. That means every sweet sip of high-sugar juice chips away at your memory center. Replace with whole fruits, or make your own blend. A handful of berries, water, mint, so fiber slows absorption. If you must drink juice, keep it to a small splash, and always pair it with protein or fat, for example nut butter, to blunt the sugar rush. And the biggest culprit, number 1, alcohol, even moderate amounts. This is the drink that shrinks your brain the fastest, even in safe amounts. In a huge MRI study of over 36,000 people, just one drink a day was associated with brain volume loss equivalent to 2 extra years of aging. CNN International Plus to Inquirer.com +2 to drinks per day. That damage jumps further, with more gray and white matter loss. The Penn researchers found that white matter, your brain's wiring, shows reduced integrity even with modest alcohol use. Inquirer. 2024 causal inference model further confirmed that daily or frequent alcohol use accelerates brain aging, even after adjusting for lifestyle factors. Arxiv. And long-term heavy drinking leads to clear shrinkage in frontal lobes, volume loss, and increased lesions. National Institutes of Health NIH +3 Science Daily +3 Science Daily +3 Imagine Evelyn, 68, cutting her nightly wine from 2 glasses to 0. Within 6 months, she says her fog lifted, her short-term memory sharpened, and her mood improved. That's not miracle, that's undoing constant neuroirritation. So, for drinks that shrink your brain after 60, diet soda, caffeinated sodas, sugary fruit drinks, alcohol, but what reverses that damage? Here's the surprise. Green tea or certain blends turns out to be your brain's repair drink. Why? Because green tea contains EGCG epigallocatechin gallate, catechins, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and even stress-buffering amino acids like theanine and arginine. A 2022 review showed EGCG crosses your blood-brain barrier and helps neuron differentiation. Its metabolites also promote nerve growth and lower stress pathways. Published in one Japanese study, drinking 3 or more glasses of green tea per day was linked to fewer white matter lesions in older adults. www.ndtv.com habitual tea drinkers had about 50% lower risk of dementia versus non-drinkers in the Singapore aging study. Harvard Health Plus One, a large cohort study in China, found that older adults who drank green tea frequently had significantly lower odds of cognitive impairment. How to drink it and not just sip. Hope. Brew 3 to 4 cups daily, ideally mornings and early afternoon. Use loose leaf or high-quality tea bags. Steep 3 to 4 minutes at approximately 80 degrees Celsius. Don't overboil or add milk until cool. Milk may block absorption. Rotate blends. Green, matcha, oolong, mild black, all bring catechins. Don't overdo caffeine. For sensitive seniors, dilute 1 cup with hot water. Pair with a splash of lemon. Vitamin C helps catechin absorption, and a bit of honey or stevia. Avoid sugar. Allow rest periods. Don't drink tea 1 hour before bedtime so it doesn't disrupt sleep. Within as little as 4 to 8 weeks, many report better mental clarity, less brain fog, easier focus. Over 3 to 6 months, you may see real gains in memory tests, sharper speech recall, lighter minds. Imagine your brain as a wilting flower. The 4 damaging drinks are throwing away water, cutting petals, burning edges. Green tea is the gardener's gentle water, fertilizer, and protective canopy that lets it rebloom. So now, your challenge. Start with eliminating or strongly restricting those 4 agents: diet soda, caffeinated soda, sweet fruit drinks, alcohol, especially alcohol. Replace with water, herbal infusions, and green tea in the way I described. Watch how your clarity, focus, and mood respond in the first month. Your body is always trying to heal. Every sip you make can either damage or repair. Pick your side. Which swap will you start with? Removing which drink first? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more teas, blends, or brain-boosting food recipes, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's help your next decade be sharper than the last. Attached search study.